It's working. Yay. Seriously, why am I so whited out? I can't change the white balance or anything on the camera. It's so annoying. God, I even look a bit weird. My mustache is crooked and stuff. What the fuck is going on? Okay, Discord. Okay, turning on Discord. Well, I turned on Discord. And beep. Okay. Ah. Okay, fly. Stop flying around my ear. What is with my ear? Why do they like my ears? Assholes. So Discord's working. You guys are working. I haven't got my drawing pad out yet, but I'm assuming it's going to work too, because I have had a good suggestion on the picture that I'm going to do. So, yeah. The picture for my partner and his boyfriend pup thing. Pup boyfriend? I don't know. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Calm down. It's fine. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit weak, tired. By the way, my dyslexia brain is telling me that the word weird is spelt wrong. Is that how you spell weird, or did I just write wired? I have no idea. But yeah, I don't know. I can't read. Okay, drawing pad is on, but we actually haven't turned on. My computer keeps making the jet engine noise, like one of the fans is on all the time. I'm hoping that's okay. I was just playing a video game. I was. Okay, share. But yeah, I'm just here to chill out while I doodle. So, hanging out with you guys. Ooh, I've got to move the camera so that I'm not always blocked off or something, you know. It's WEIRD. What did I write? Did I write wrong? Did I write wrong? No, I've got IE. Thank you. For the longest time, I was subscribed to Wired magazine, and for the longest time, because I never had to read out to anybody, you know, what the title of the magazine was, I thought it was called Wierd magazine. You know, I'm tiny. Let me just. I'm so tiny I'm in a tiny little box. Let me do that. I'll zoom in and you can see in a minute. Yeah, so for the longest time I thought it was Wierd magazine until, yeah. But I used to be subscribed to that magazine. I used to get the physical copy and everything. My cousin got me a subscription to it, like for a year subscription to Wired magazine, which was fucking a lot of money. I found out when I wanted to continue the subscription for another year. I basically was like, great, that's like £200. I was like, what? My cousin spent that much money on me? What the fuck? I feel really bad because I got him a really shitty present for Christmas that year. So, bullshit. Now I feel bad in looking back on it and everything. Right, I think I can fix the me not being in the box thing by putting the camera. Putting the it keeps standing on its own wire. Putting the camera like here a bit. So now even if I do this, I'm not in the box because I kept doing that and being in the box. But no, this is more comfortable as long as this fly fucks off. So yeah, how is everybody doing? What is like? Talk to me, keep me company and stuff. Hell, I've got the voice channel on Discord open as well, so you should be able to be heard by people and by me. And yeah, I'm also on there in the live chat extra if anybody wants to drop me a link to anything, like music or anything. So yeah, I think we're good. So let me just zoom in so you guys can see it better. Go away. Beep. There it is. Well, that's all the line art anyway for it. I spent so much time doing all the detail on Dee's eyes because, well, it looks better that way. Problem is that his eyes are going to be colored, in, because that's just the way that it's done. That's just the way his characters and beavers are done. Because it's very toony, that's the way it is. But yeah, if you look at like beavers, or sometimes when I do mice as well, they basically have like beady eyes, beady dot eyes and stuff. Well, I'll do the area around the eye as if there is an eye there, but it's kind of like I color it all in to give them just that smallish beady eye look. And that's because basically beavers and a lot of the rodent family tend to have just very, very small eyes. But I basically play it fast and loose when it comes to cartoony depictions of like animals and characters and stuff. So yeah. You love the pic. I'm glad you like the pic. Yeah, I like it too. I feel like I've done really good work on like Damon's character's face and his character's face, but everything else I kind of feel like and Damon holding up the phone because he's reading the phone on the sofa. Everything else though is kind of like I don't know. I could never get it to be just exactly right. But yesterday I was feeling weirder than I am today. Yesterday I have no idea what it was, but I kept getting anxiety about like forgetting to do something yesterday, and I have no idea what that was. It was so irritating. But today I just feel like weak and tired and just generally shitty, like I've got a cold coming on or something. Which I might have because Damon's got Damon had a mini cold. He had a small cold, so that means that I've got something. So yeah, fun. But also, I started taking my blood pressure medication. I want to say Amapril, Amapril. I don't know. And like for the first couple hours after I took it, I didn't feel any weird or different or anything, which is in complete contrast to Damon, who basically said that he just felt like shit. And now I don't really feel like shit. I just feel kind of like I said, just weak and tired and meh. Just physically meh, not mentally meh. Because I've wanted to be doing stuff today, but I just haven't had like the energy to do it. But yeah, I haven't felt anything from the medication, so this might just be that cold thing that Damon gave me. Fun. But yeah, other than that, today I've been okay. Like I said, I've been procrastinating for ages today. I kind of just still don't know what to do today because it's a weekend day and everything, and I want to spend time with Damon, but essentially also I wanted to get on with stuff. But I don't really have much stuff to do. It's basically like this picture, and then it's back to doing another transformation picture, and then I don't know what to do. So yeah, but I did want to finish this at some point. So yeah. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm generally okay today. You're on your way home, just got off work not long ago. Neat. So does his boyfriend have a character or of his own or a made up one? Well, I explained in the last stream that Damon's pup boyfriend. I got to think of a different name. I just I don't want to say his name a lot on stream, so I'm trying to think of a good way. I'll just use part of his name. So I'm not, yelling his name out or anything. Bendy. Basically, he is a furry, but he never had a character of his own in the furverse for a long time, up until like a month or so ago, and then he basically got somebody to draw his character for him. But the problem is that they only do like fit furs, basically furs that are just like one simple shape. I'll bring up the picture. I'll bring up the reference. You'll see what I mean. They basically do just one body size, body shape, and all that stuff. And they just added his coloration for his for a wolf persona. But he calls it a shepherd, a shep, So yeah, where the fuck am I looking out here? Beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. And it was one of the layers, but I've basically I've moved the layer around about too much. I think it's that one. There it is. Yeah, he got somebody basically drew this for him. and it's very generic, I guess. Plus, not to badmouth the artist that did this, it's very, very sloppy, kind of just the coloring that they've done, and it's incredibly flat. And it kind of looks, I don't know, it looks a bit meh. But yeah, so they only do that one shape and size for some reason, whatever artist that did this, and basically, at least that's what he told us. And basically, Damon said that he would like to have his character drawn more the way that he wants him to be, more the way that he wants to feel. How he feels the character should be, because this is way too skinny. And he's not a chubby pup, but he's not a fat pup, but he is definitely a chubby pup. So basically, he kind of wanted something in between what he looked like and this, basically. So I drew him as just a tad overweight, I guess. So yeah. And I have got references for the color. Which you can't really see that well on the grey background. But I have got color references for where I'm going to put all of the extra stuff on there. So yeah. But I'm going to do that in the coloring phase. But so far we're not doing that today. What we're doing today is we're going to because I'm in the picture. I'm supposed to be in the picture. I just never could figure out what I was doing, because I was supposed to, if you look at the sketch bit, then I was supposed to basically just have like a big paw holding a large picture in the foreground, just where that circle is. And I couldn't figure out what to draw there. But after talking to Damon and also finding out that the foodstuffs that I wanted to do are listed in here in its likes, because I was going to ask Damon, and I did ask Damon exactly what kind of what's his favorite kind of food stuff, because I felt like a donut would be kind of generic and stuff. It says pizza right there, so I got to try to draw a pizza. But while I was talking to Damon, I basically realized that if I'm going to be in the picture somehow, because Damon did want me in the picture somewhere, I'm going to be holding the food, and there's going to be a mirror kind of like here, just showing you guys like Five's face, I guess, and I'm going to be holding pizza boxes or something. I don't know. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do the sketching for that. Well, I'm going to do that, and you guys are going to keep me company, hopefully. So yeah. But no, that's the story of this character. He didn't have a very original character before. Then somebody drew that for him, but it just turns out that his handler has a partner who is an artist who could do a better job for basically free. So yeah, apparently I'm getting paid back in tummy rubs, so that would be nice. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's the story of that. So he didn't have an original character, but now he does. So yeah. What was what I was reading? AJ says, I like those Personas characters. They look so bloated. Okay, you got a bit of a one-track mind, dude. But I'm glad you like them. Damon's just a very thickly built beaver. That's just the way they're built. Beavers are just kind of like, you know, they're short and stout, but mostly muscle unless it's winter. But yeah, it just matches beavers. It just matches Damon's like physique, kind of. But yeah, I tried to be realistic with the proportions of both the, you know, in relation to the actual people whose personas are like they're based on, and the actual animal. And Damon is actually a giant beaver, like the in Canada there used to be giant beavers. They used to exist like just after the Ice Age or something. They were around when like saber-toothed tigers and woolly mammoths and stuff were around. I know that for sure. Um, I saw it ages ago in a documentary, but no, that's what Damon's persona is. It's a giant beaver, so I can get away with basically him being very tall, like almost as tall as he is in real life, because Five isn't as tall as me. Five is actually a bit shorter than me in real life, because he's just a very tall German Shepherd. That's so basically it's a couple of feet above what a German Shepherd, if it was to walk on its hind legs upright, you know. So that's how that works. That's how that works anyway. Um, so yeah, but no, they're not bloated. They're just big build, you know. Uh, Be glad that I'm starting on my meds. So you just coloured a reference, looks like. It does, doesn't it? That's kind of what I said. Again, I don't want to be mean to the original artist, but it almost looks like a half-assed kind of thing because of the. I know it's just a flat color, a flat drawing kind of color thing with a blurred background and everything. But yeah, it's also a bit low res as well. It's just so low res. I just don't understand. Like, I would feel terrible about this. And it's been mirrored, you know, and it's just the poses again, very just average, generic. Again, it is just a character reference sheet, but it bugs me. I don't know why it bugs me, but there's something about this that just kind of like it's perfectly acceptable, but for some reason it bugs me. You know, I hope he didn't pay money for this. I wouldn't pay money for this. There just doesn't seem to be any personality behind it. I think that's one of the things. It's just like, yeah, this person had this reference around and just this template of the line work, and then you just added the coloration thing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I'm here. And I am going to throw in if I basically don't have anything to do after I do the next transformation picture, which I think is a rabbit, um, then I'm going to maybe redo just the entire reference sheet for him to bring him into. Yeah, I also don't like. I'm not a super fan of the complete anthropomorphization. I've never been a fan of that. You know, he's got hands. He's got hands with four fingers and everything. And it's like, oh, it's like it's just a bit too anthropomorphized. You know, there's like besides the ears and face and tail and fur, I guess, there is nothing that basically indicates furry to me. You know, I I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely just, it's just definitely very generic. Anyway, yeah. Where do you post your art? Patreon first for the absolute latest stuff, and then Discord. It gets posted on Discord all the time as I'm doing it. And eventually it goes onto For Affinity and Twitter and bunch of places. Basically, whenever I update my social media, I normally kind of like update my, usually just my Twitter. I update like my, what I've been drawing kind of stuff. I put it on there as well. So yeah. But no, basically you can find my artwork under at For Affinity. I did used to have DeviantArt, but they kept changing. Like there was like a couple of months where they were trying out like new DeviantArt and how the layout worked and stuff, and then they changed it back for a little bit so that you can basically have like the option of switching back, and then they put it on permanently for like a couple of weeks to the new way, and they wouldn't let you use Deviant Classic or whatever it was called, and then they basically changed it again after that. Like changed everything again after that. It looked very much like the new style, but things were definitely moved around, and it just was. It was awkward, and basically they got rid of a couple of the gallery features that I didn't like. That I liked. They got rid of the ones that I liked. They kept all of the gallery features that I didn't like. So yeah. My For Affinity name is just Tubbs, Tubbs. If it matters, it's all in capital letters. But yeah, it's just Tubbs. Just I got in early with For Affinity, so yeah. So if you go on For Affinity, it's just Tubbs, and if you look up Twat Tubbs on Twitter, then you can find me there too. You can find the artwork there as well. And again, that gets updated more. That gets updated faster than DeviantArt, than For Affinity. But you should check Discord if you want to get the absolute latest stuff that I do, because like I said, haven't been on social media for a little while. I need to basically poke a couple of people. You know, I've been I've disappeared into a YouTube black hole. So yeah. But yeah, and Twat Tubbs on Twitter, TWATTUBBS. So yeah. Hi, Itchy. You messaged me just as I was setting up to do this live stream, but I think I saw that you basically said like either hugs or belly rubs or something, and I appreciate it. So, yeah. There's a fly in here that is just pissing me off. But yeah. Again, Discord is open right now, so if you want to voice chat, then just jump into the voice channel. Where are you? Oh, I get the noodle out and suddenly you're not very flyable. What the fuck? Ah, you're on my leg. Come up here. I can hit you more easily if you come up here. Come up. It's being a butthole. There's at least there's not like 4 flies. There were 4 flies in here the other night, and they all left me alone. I mean, they were annoying. They flew around and occasionally whizzed past my ear, but essentially they didn't land on me. So that was good of them, I guess. But they're all dead by the morning because bug zapper. So yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. I heard
Sorry.
somebody come in, but I didn't think that anybody would do that.
I'm sorry.
We can chat. I'm doing air, honestly, but I'm enjoying the. Okay. I don't know what that means.
Well, what means?
What I just said. What did I just?
That's what I said.
Okay. Oh, everybody's just talking to each other now. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm everybody too, also. What was I doing?
Drawing or something? I don't know. Right when I left, you said something about a fly, but I didn't get to hear it because, like, I was leaving to do this.
Yeah, I was trying to get rid of a fly because it kept pissing me off by just landing on me and only me for some reason.
Oh, okay.
But I was talking about how there was like 4 flies in here the other day, and they were pretty chill. They didn't land on me at all, which was awesome. But
that's a rarity. Yeah.
But they every now and again they would try to bug me by like flying near my ear or right in front of my screen or landing on the screen. But yeah.
What happened to all your spiders in there?
Actually, they left. That is actually
They vacated?
There's actually a strange thing that happened. There is one really big spider that came in here after a thunderstorm.
Uh-huh.
Like one really big spider. It was.
Jesus, I get it. It's scary.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Because like I'm close to bed. It was a joke. I'm not trying to be mean.
Oh, it was a mosquito. My bug zapper went off. I was like,
yeah. Jesus.
Sorry, what?
Do you know what kind of spider it was? The big one?
The big one was just a garden spider. She was pretty, but she basically she came in. I couldn't evict her in time before she somehow managed to get behind the filing cabinet, and then the one that made a web just here above my desk, just in that corner. That it tried to go outside. Well, it tried to make a web somewhere else in my office, so I put it outside, and then it died.
Oh,
that was actually kind of sad. And then there was a smaller one that made another web just here, but it basically, which is just above my shoulder. But it was like I said, it was a lot smaller, and it tried to drop on my arm the other day, and then essentially, I took it outside, but it didn't make it outside. It jumped off of my arm before I could like catch it before I took it outside. So I think it's somewhere else in here, but I haven't seen it since. So
yeah.
So yeah, none of this.
Hopefully it's having a buffet of flies.
There are no spiders in here since that large one came in, and I don't know if that large one stayed, but I've got a feeling that large one is putting all the other ones off staying in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not true.
My domain, bitch.
That's not true. I did see. I've seen a couple of shed spiders. They're basically little black spiders that have the very shiny bodies. The very shiny bodies. They're very pretty, and but they don't really make webs that much, so I don't really mind them being in here. But yeah, they've just been walking around. But yeah, the flies are not deterred by them. I live in the middle of the country. There's a lot more bugs than there would be a lot more bugs in here if there were no spiders at all. So yeah.
Yeah. Fair point.
Jeffrey says, do you ever see the hedgehogs? I haven't seen the hedgehogs in ages. I hear them. I do hear them. I know that they're still around. I just haven't caught them.
They got a little, like, some... Do they burrow under the ground?
Yeah. They make dens and stuff like rabbits.
Okay. Do you think there's one in your garden, like in the back?
Well, they did used to live with some of the rats underneath our deck, but our deck is, I think it is just rats that live under there at the moment, and mice and rats.
Yeesh.
But they're sweet. I like mice and rats.
I do, as long as, like, it's not New York.
What do you mean?
Just because, like, New York is not the cleanest place, and they're, like, more likely to be carrying something.
Bastards. They're more like to be bastards.
Yeah. But otherwise, I love them. My sister has a white one named Cornelius. That's, like, adorable. He used to be, like, super skittish. And then she, like, just got comfortable around her finally, and it's cool as shit. He's smart.
No, rats are smart. Rats are smart.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
It was the first time, like, I've, like, known anyone that had one, so I didn't really know too much about them until, like, 2 years ago. As far as, like, having one as a pet, you know?
Yeah. Damon used to keep rats.
Yeah, I remember he showed me pictures and stuff, and, like, talking about, like, how they would, like, go about in the house and stuff, and I thought that was really cool, because I didn't know anyone that let their fucking... Like, usually with smaller animals, a lot of people just keep them in cages and shit.
Oh, rats are really sweet. They're just well, they're really intelligent, and they can do stuff.
Coot.
What am I keep forgetting what I'm doing while I'm talking.
You about to color the picture?
Sorry?
Are you coloring the picture tonight?
I'm not. Well, I might be after I finish doing the. No. Okay. No, I just realised. No, I'm not, because I'm trying to put 5 in the picture, because Damon wanted.
Cool. Okay.
My character in the picture, but
What are you thinking?
Well, he's going to be holding pizza boxes. That's what they're reacting to.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Right. I have to give the full description of the events of what originally was going to happen with this picture. Originally, it was just going to be them two on the sofa sat next to each other, and I sketched that. And they looked fine, but it looked kind of generic, and they weren't really doing anything.
Yeah.
So then I had him playing video games, because he likes playing video games. So the pup, Bendy.
Yeah.
He was playing video games, and then Damon just looked like he was just sitting there, and it just didn't look interesting. So I had Damon.
Yeah.
I had Damon playing on his phone, but then that also didn't look interesting, and it looked like they were somehow they gotten further apart on the sofa. I wish I kept all of this information, but I redrew it like 6 times.
You didn't save any of the drafts?
No, because it was.
You're just like
not needed.
And fixing it.
It was not needed, and I moved things around and stuff. So yeah. So it basically ends up with just being like one layer of sketching anyway, which is the one I use before I do the line art. Anyway, yeah. So they look too far apart, and even if I put them together, it kind of didn't look right. Still, they looked like they would be in each other's way. It just didn't feel right. So I had Damon laying down on the sofa while Bendy was playing video games. But then that just kind of that just Damon didn't look like he was engaged with Bendy doing anything. So I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
And they looked like they were still doing two separate things and not really a part of each other. So I put them just watching TV in that pose, and I got rid of the game controller, and
Okay.
and put the leg there instead because it's just cute. I thought it was cute.
Yeah, I love the leg. Yeah, because like they're touching too. Like it's nice.
Yeah, it's kind of just like using it as a pillow / just holding it. I mean, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Basically, me and Damon sit on the sofa all the time together. Well, not all the time, but whenever we're on the sofa together, one of us inevitably ends up laying on the sofa with the other one's legs kind of just being draped on the other one.
Yeah.
So this kind of happens, but with me being on the sofa or sitting on the sofa, or Damon being on the sofa. So yeah, I don't know why this happens. It just is a thing. It's just we
love it.
We always end up snuggling on the sofa in weird positions, but one of us is always just in the just seated position, kind of like that picture of you when you fell asleep, basically on me. On the sofa.
Yeah. Except it's normally legs.
Well, that's what I mean. It winds up with, it could be either way or whatever. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
There was a picture of me doing almost this to Damon. Anyway. On an old chair, and apparently Damon showed Bendy that, and he was like, "That's very sweet." So
yeah,
I remembered that and just kind of stuck with that idea for the picture. So yeah,
that's sick.
So yeah, I basically got rid of me in the picture completely because it was originally going to be me as well on the sofa or something with them, but I just didn't feel right somehow. Plus, I mean, these guys are chunky, but 5 is very round.
Yeah.
Like, they're way taller than 5, but he's just way wider than them. So it kind of like made the picture all about 5. It felt like that way anyway, and they're the ones that asked me to draw this. So I just I figured that I would put 5 in the picture anyway somehow. Now that I've got an idea, by basically having them both react to like I bought food or a video game or something, you know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And him to be very excited by it, by basically having that expression, and Damon just is just there with his, or just looking.
It's funny because like when I first saw it, like I've legit seen David like laying on the couch and like whispering like so like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, well, when one of us isn't on the sofa, then we both kind of have that weird dog instinct of like just we are just like spread out as much on the sofa by ourselves as we can, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's so comfortable.
It's not though, but yet it's just you make it comfortable somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now I have to figure out like the positioning of everything. How are you anyway? What's going on? What are you doing?
I'm okay at the moment. I'm fucking over like life, like just work. It's the worst, dude. It's bad. I got demoted.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I squeaked. I just.
Oh. Yeah, it wasn't good. There's a lot of shady shit going on, and basically tomorrow I was giving myself the day today to just kind of like unwind and like de-stress, but tomorrow I'm gonna have to like bust open the work computer and like write out a report of like everything that's happened. And I have all these different screenshots of people putting off cases, like where we're supposed to set up a 401k and like all these different things, and me trying to get help because I'd never done it before. and like this dude, his name is Herman, and he's like supposed to be like our mentor and like our teacher and stuff. And I was like bringing it up to him, like, hey, this needs to be done, and he was like saying it's not. And this was back in May, and it's been like it's at the point now to where like she's waited so long that like she's trying to leave the company and stuff. And so I don't know, it's just crazy. I don't even. It would seriously take like an hour and a half to like go into everything that's happened there. It's been a shit fest.
So ironically, how much time I've got?
It's just boring like work jargon, but like at the end of the day, basically what's happening is my manager and the person that's supposed to be helping us train and work, I don't know if he just like doesn't like me or if it's like, I don't know, because a lot of people have said like he doesn't help them and stuff, and I'm finally off the phones. Like I was doing what's called like the email stuff, so I was being assigned cases and not having to like do it on the spot. Like when someone calls in and if they have like a crazy issue on the system, you're supposed to be like, oh, okay, and like looking it up and figuring it out while you're on the call. And like some of the stuff that they have problems with, like we're never trained on, so we have to like be like, oh, I'll be right back, and like put them on hold and like talk in the chat. It's like this just like type chat thing, and like you're supposed to like ask them for help there while you're on the phone, and sometimes like they'll wait like 15 to 30 minutes to even fucking respond to you.
Oh, they want you to put people on hold and stuff.
Yeah, but they don't want you to be on hold for more than 2 minutes, but sometimes you won't get an answer for like 15 or 30 minutes.
That doesn't make sense.
I know. And that's not even like, that's just like a fact. Like, it's not even like the stress of the job. They have put me with stuff like that's like legal. Like, I'm not a lawyer. I don't understand why I'm getting assigned a case where there's this person like trying to sue ADP because their taxes weren't set up correctly for like 11 years. And like I'm supposed to be working on it without knowing any of the laws in the state, and like it's like in a different state, it's not even here, and it's like a law that Virginia doesn't even have. So it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Like, I'm not a tax person, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a certified accountant, I'm not a tax representative. I was trained how to work one system called like, it's basically just like a little payroll system, and I was supposed to help them with that, and I'm doing with like the craziest shit ever without any training. And they say that all you're supposed to do is like look up the works, but the works doesn't have the answers. And I've even had stuff like where I've reached out to people that have been there for 3 years, and they're like, what the fuck, like how are you supposed to solve this? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So the fact that I got demoted when like, I don't know, it's rough, because like I really do take pride in like busting my ass at work, and like to not be doing well and to be like, I don't know, they're trying to put me back on the phones, and like I seriously can't handle it. Because yeah, like the first time, like from January to February when I was on the phones, my anxiety and stuff was getting so bad, I was like throwing up every morning, and I went from 225 pounds down to 197. And
Jesus.
yeah, it's been really rough.
I'm sorry. We need to get that vacation sorted.
Yes, please.
You need de-stressing. Well, not distressing. You need de-stressing. You know.
Oh my god.
Well, you need to be stressed more by, you know, having more pressure on you, but different kinds of those words. You know what I mean?
I do. I mean, that's fine.
You need to be mega snuggled. What kind of mirror should be like here? Because I'm gonna have a mirror like just behind the sofa somewhere, but and with Five's face in it, kind of like looking at them, but being surprised because they want his pizza.
I love it. That'd be cute.
Maybe put pizza in his mouth. I don't know. But yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, what kind of mirror? What kind of mirror?
Are you asking me or are you asking chat?
I'm asking everybody.
I don't really know like different kinds of mirrors besides like just long, tall bitches and like.
Well, like an oval or like a circular or a.
Are you putting it over the?
It's gonna
I
go.
see what you're saying.
It's gonna go. I don't know if you can see the. Can you see the screen?
I can't because I'm having to hold the phone up to my ear because I'm on Discord.
Okay, dude. I just asked a yes or no question.
But yeah, I saw it earlier.
Well, just slightly above the sofa, slightly to the left.
That'd be sweet.
But I don't. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering: is it going to be like a square mirror, a circular, an oval? You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
A rectangle above the couch, perfectly symmetrical with the couch, or where I said. Panfox said. He also says he feels your pain, and Jeffrey has not shut up about how how he wants to hug you and stuff, and it's
I didn't hear the Jeffrey part. What was that? I'm sorry.
He was saying during the pandemic, New York was overrun by rats. That's so damn sweet of you, and Damon. Blah blah. Itchy, I'm so sorry to hear that. B Hams. Wow, that sounds so difficult to do. Itchy, I'm so sorry. Hugs. And Itchy, yes, you are stressed. Hugs.
Thank you guys. I love you. Hugs.
And Panafox says, I really feel your pain. And the rest is to me about the mirror. A rectangular one above the couch. It's going to be a long regardless. Well, yeah, I'm going to do a long mirror if it's a rectangle. I just didn't know what kind of style, because
yeah,
you know, you go to your aunt's place or your grandma's place, and
nah, I wouldn't do anything like grandiose. I would just do like a little like modern rectangle.
Oh, I've got a big rectangle.
Doesn't have to be too big. Like,
I know. That's why I'm deleting it. And is it like perfectly in the middle of the couch, or should I put it to one side or something? I don't know. I kind of like asymmetry.
I don't remember how the couch is as far as like in the middle of the pictures. Is it dab in the middle or is it kind of off center?
It's off center because Bendy's on the floor.
Yeah, I do it off center too, just because I feel like that would make up for, since they're kind of looking like to the right anyway. Like it would make sense to have the mirror kind of like off center, so it doesn't look like you're walking in dead center to the couch.
I am gonna make it slightly,
and they're looking the other way.
I am gonna make it slightly stylized, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's a what is this shape? See how that looks wrong. I don't know what to say now while I'm doing this. I'm just making it bigger. What the fuck? It's just a sketchy sketch anyway.
Yeah. It's a sketch. Oh my goodness. goodness.
Okay, now in the mirror, I've got to do the face. I just completely blanked.
Did you decide what you're gonna have him do?
Yeah, he's going to be like looking at them surprised and going to be kind of, I don't know, kind of like the expression being like, you want my pizza? It's my pizza.
Yeah.
You can't eat my pizza.
You're gonna have him holding like a dozen boxes.
He's got 3 boxes.
Yes.
Well, it looks like he's holding 2 boxes, but it's supposed to be 3 boxes. I don't know. Joe's here, so you're feeling funky, big, and beautiful. Wish I was there to kiss you. Okay. Joe puts in a random creepy message and then disappears. He does that.
Oh.
Every time, almost. That's very descriptive. What's very descriptive, Panda Fox? Have you guys been following the chaos with Spirit Airlines? It's an absolute mess, says Jeffrey.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Is that a show?
Honestly, I don't know. It's what he said. I have no idea what Spirit Airlines is because it doesn't sound. It sounds very American. Whatever it
I'm
is.
so out of date with the news.
Yeah, I am too. I'm gonna make it stuffed crust pizza because I like stuffed crust pizza.
You made stuffed crust pizza?
What? No. I'm drawing a stuffed crust pizza.
Oh gosh, that sounds so good.
Oh, don't tell me. I'm with the change in my diet. It's just like, oh, I feel like shit, like all the time. It's so annoying.
Oh. Like drained, like energy wise, or just like mentally?
Well, yeah, energy wise, just not satisfied at all.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm blanking a couple of times.
Okay, you're fine. You're just
Listen,
thinking.
well, no, I'm concentrating, and thinking and doing I'm doing all the things. Doing a dozen
Multitask.
things. Like, with the pizza in his mouth. Because yeah, I don't know, because I haven't changed my diet super much. It just I've cut out all of the almost all of the really salty stuff and sugary stuff in my diet, which again it hasn't meant that I changed much of my diet, but just my body is lacking that now, and it's sad because those were nice.
Oh.
Little Caesar
I'm sorry,
stuff.
dude. I don't like that.
Wait. Panaphil says Little Caesar stuffed crust is ass. Okay. I don't know what Little Caesars is.
It's a pizza joint that's like their whole thing is like hot and ready, so you can like go in the store and just pick it up and go. But it's like cheap stuff. It's like $5 for a whole pizza.
No.
But you get what you pay for.
I did figure.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just you Americans just assume that everyone knows what Little Caesars is because. God damn it.
Yeah, I definitely don't see one of those in the UK. You guys had Domino's.
Is that the same thing? Is it the same company?
Domino's, yeah.
Okay.
Not the same as Little Caesars. I just think like you gotta we have Domino's over here too.
Now, Jeffrey's clarifying. Spirit Airlines is a very cheap airline that is causing flights to be cancelled nationwide. It's been happening for 6 straight days. People have been stranded in airports and can't get home.
Oh my god. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it's a bummer for them.
I'm shocked people are even like considering flying unless like you absolutely have to.
Yeah, I don't know what the rules are, because I know many people in the States, so essentially everyone's kind of got their own, everyone in each individual state is like, they've been told different things.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because like our like leaders, like if you got like a conservative like governor or something, like the laws in that state are so much different than like even Virginia and North Carolina. It's seriously like for me an hour or 30-minute drive to get from North Carolina to Virginia, and the difference in like rule regulation between like having to wear a mask and not giving a shit about wearing a mask in the two states is so vastly different.
Does that look good? Anybody that's watching the stream, does that? I mean, positioning wise, that everything looks fine, right? Yeah. Because like some states are worried about the new Delta variant or whatever of COVID and stuff, and it's like in the UK we've got like, there are certain parts of the country that are not threatening basically to not open up because of the new variant and stuff, but most of the rest of the country is pretty much under the understanding of like, the government better let us out now, because like it's enough. We're done.
Yeah.
But no, we are literally done. Like most of the population in the UK has been vaccinated, like fully vaccinated and everything.
Oh, see, like that's good at least.
So
yeah, we have like half the population vaccinated here.
Everybody,
like, that's it.
Everybody who's vulnerable has been vaccinated. Everybody.
That's awesome.
So all the vulnerable people, and the people above the age of 40s, the over 40s in the UK, all of those vaccinated. So essentially, everybody in the UK, like, and I mean literally everybody, but yeah, there's like one or two annoying people, are basically like, could we just ease the restrictions at the very least, if not just end it? But no, there's like one or two people in the UK that are just like yelling about like, oh, but the other variant means that the vaccinations won't work, and it's like, I don't know if that's true, because no one's telling me anything else, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Panafox
The CDC keeps putting out different shit like every other day, it seems like.
So here I got 5 in the mirror above the 5 in the mirror above the. So I just want to make sure it's not people to make sure it's not a picture, like a painting or a photograph.
Yeah.
So essentially, that's why I drew kind of like the side of 5 here on the, against this, almost like a frame on this side of the picture, holding a couple of pizza boxes.
Oh, that's cool.
Kind of. Well, it's not really. You can't really see much, but it should be fine. It should be fine.
Yeesh.
They'll like it. It's whatever.
Is it for a birthday or something, or just cause?
Just Damon asked.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm a good person.
Yeah, I was just curious if like it was like an occasion thing, like if it was for his birthday or not Damon's, but what do you say his name was?
Oh fuck it, Pup Bendy.
Bendy. Okay.
Yeah,
Pup Bendy.
I did know his actual name as well, but yeah.
yeah. I understand internet. Bendy's a good nickname.
Bendy. I don't know. I don't know the significance or anything about it because he doesn't talk to me. He talks to Damon, but he didn't talk to me.
Oh.
I don't think it's because he doesn't like me or anything. I think it's just because Damon's nicer to talk to. I don't know. I don't blame him.
Have you ever met him in person?
No. Apparently he's coming next weekend.
Cool.
He's arriving next week at some point.
That sounds good. Maybe you guys have fun.
He was going to be here for the 1940s weekend, but that's been cancelled.
Oh, fuck off! Really?
Yeah, because they weren't getting. They only got 20% people who usually book online. They've only got 20% of those numbers, so they were like, "Well, we can't justify opening it if nobody's showing up."
Yeah, they're gonna lose money at that.
So yeah, we just didn't.
Damn, dude.
They canned it.
2020 Part 2 is what this year is. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I was gonna do a bit. I said to myself at the beginning of the year, or the beginning of last year, in fact, that we haven't had 2020 yet. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm basically, whenever somebody says it's like, oh, it's 2021 or it's 2022, I'm just gonna be like, what are you talking about? It's 2020. 2020 it didn't happen, but then I kind of fucked up a couple of times, so it's like, oh, forget it, don't worry about it. So yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, I'm sure it gets harder to keep it up a little longer. That's into the new year too. It's harder to be like.
Yeah, it just became irritating more than it was funny to try to remember to do that. So I was just like, oh, fuck it. But yeah, fine. Don't yawn. Don't do that. Bad.
Shit, I hate how you know. Like, I'm not even a loud yawner. Jesus.
Everyone heard.
I mean, I am on a bed, and it is pitch black in here.
Everyone can see. Everyone knows.
The sloth you gave me has a camera in it, doesn't it?
I don't know. It depends what one you're talking about. I mean, no.
The one that I carry everywhere with me. With the one that you write your name on the tag that I haven't taken off.
They don't all have cameras.
Some of them just have microphones.
Yes, microphones. What? Jeffrey says. Jeffrey says a friend of mine works at a hospital in Nashville, Tennessee. Well, actually, yeah. I was going to say you don't have to say Nashville, Tennessee. We know what Nashville you're talking about, but no, because I know like there's 4 Nashvilles in the States for some reason, probably more than that. Anyway, and said
I always think about Tennessee though too.
Tennessee,
it's like the most popular one. Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee, and said that they have so many patients getting it, and many are kids 12 and up. Okay. Patafox says, you know 2022 is 2022. Patafox, don't hurt my brain. It's had enough.
Too late. It's too late for this.
I'm not doing that. And then he says, Itchy is consumed by darkness, in all caps. So,
oh my god. Yeah, I joined Organization 13.
I don't know what that means.
It's a Kingdom Hearts thing.
Oh, that's why I don't know what it means. Because it's stupid.
I have Kingdom Hearts on the brain because there's a giant fucking billboard on the way here from our house, and I was like, why is there a Kingdom Hearts billboard? Like, that fucking game has been out for like a year and a half. I think someone just forgot about it, and it's so random. It's like all these billboards about like biscuits and stuff and peanuts, and then like there's just a random ass big Sora head, and it's like, kindness is the key. And I was like, what the fuck? So now I'm just thinking about that game.
Kindness is the key.
Yeah, it was like their slogan for the game. I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking cheesy.
Does Five... Should I put Five's mustache on?
Yeah, why not?
Because it's kind of... I'm trying to do it extra toony. Just a bit more my style, but a little bit extra toony. And I don't know, it might ruin the face if I add the mustache.
Keep it off, or add it on if you don't like it. Take it off.
Yee? Battlefield said Yee. So which one that I said? I'm confused.
Maybe about us saying it was too late.
But it's just too late. It's just too late. Everything is too late. We're doomed. I heard that. That was a kind of yawn shiver.
It was more of a sigh of relief, like just like calming down.
I wish I could do something about that, like actually, but you know.
Dude, seriously, like you have no idea like how much you like have already helped me. Like,
did you like the biker picture? I haven't talked to you.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to you since.
Yes, I fucking do. Rob loves it too. He's like, holy shit, that's cool shit.
Oh.
I'm so like my favorite part is the badger, and it's funny because it's like it's just so good. It's so cute. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I thought that you'd like that so much. I couldn't hold in the secret about the
I'm glad because like even like that alone, like last week, just like seeing that like brought back so many like memories of like just us even like on the couch and stuff, like just hanging out and like being squished. And like being on the bus with you and like
and being squished, yeah. Just all the squishes. So much squishes.
It's so funny. Those fucking bus seats were small.
Well, the very first time that I squished you on the bus, I was like so worried that like, what if he dies? Like straight away. What if he just dies? I mean, what do I say? I kept thinking, I was like, what do I say? It's like he just stopped breathing. I don't know what happened, you know? He didn't hear me when I said that. Somehow he got kicked off. Or did I get kicked off? No, I'm still here. Yee to the mustache. So that yes, that you want the mustache. like I said, I don't know. It might ruin the cartoony aesthetic of everything.
Oh shit, did I lose connection? Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh shit, it just made like a dog noise, so I thought I like...
Yeah, it
I thought it was a
disconnected.
disconnected thing.
You disconnected.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Did you have to reconnect, or did it just do that by itself?
I just like heard silence, like, because I had my ear up to the phone, and then I was like, wait, what? Like, I didn't hear like any static anymore, so I like looked and it beeped. And I was like, oh shit. So yeah, I think it's just a connection. There's like some thunderstorms rolling through.
Thunder
Yeah.
and lightning.
And flash flooding.
Oh, well, that doesn't really match up with the song, but I'm okay with that. So anyway, yeah, I kept thinking of what I would say to, like the EMTs or like the transport police or something if you did like die because yeah. So I was like, yeah, he just stopped breathing. I don't know what happened. He was sitting next to me, and then like we turned sharply, and he just died.
Maybe he had a brain aneurysm.
Maybe. Should I just be a basic bitch and just make it pepperoni pizza?
Yeah. There's other... Pepperoni's a classic. Pepperoni can never be replaced as a classic. Like, no one doesn't like pepperoni. Except vegans. And vegetarian. Okay, I take that back.
Well, there you go. I put a mushroom on it. If anybody doesn't like pepperoni, so it's pepperoni and mushroom. Or it's some kind of
There you go.
it's some kind of hammy, mushroomy thing. Sausage and mushroom pizza.
That's my, I don't remember who I know likes mushrooms on pizza. I think it's my mom.
I like mushrooms on pizza. They're nice.
I don't really like mushrooms much in general. Unless, like, I don't know. It's
With
just
a
a
fungus.
texture thing. No, it's just a texture thing. Like, I don't know. It just feels weird in my mouth. Like, I'm like, ooh, like, I shouldn't eat that. Like, it just feels like kind of slimy, like, but hard. Like, it's such a weird... I don't know. It's weird. And yeah, the fact that it's, like, dead shit, like, I don't know. Mushrooms creep me out in general.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
I've been drawing in the wrong layer.
Fuck. Can you copy it and paste it?
I don't think I can. Oh my god, guys, can you see what I've just done? Can you see the mistake I just made?
Oh no, dude.
Basically, do you remember when I was sketching everything and I did it all in one layer?
Yeah.
Well, I drew the line art in that layer.
Oh.
Which means that it's got all of the sketchy stuff around it.
Shit.
And there's no way of getting rid of it. I am such an enos.
Do you remember when, like, last time you saved it was? Like, can you close it out and reopen it?
Excuse me, I'm just, I don't know. Today, I keep getting, like, I got butt hurt. No, my butt hurts.
Sorry.
My butt aches. It's aching. Because I've been sitting for so long.
Yeah.
I hate sitting. I don't like sitting for a long time. Unless I'm with somebody. Is it all? Right, that's the layer for the couch, so that's the background layer. That's the layer I was supposed to be drawing in. And yep. Yep, it's the entire thing. It's the entire thing. I think you can crop circle if I'm not mistaken, says Panafox. Crop circle?
That term sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know. It's not clicking in my brain.
Yeah.
Why is it not
Yeah.
clicking in my brain? Am I just being a dummy?
I had to do it senior year of college, but that was like 2016 because I had to do like the Adobe Creative Suite. Isn't that like when you like click on you trace it and then like it like copies it that way? It's like a tool that you click on and then you trace it, kind of. Or am I thinking of? I might be thinking of something else.
You might be thinking of something else. I have an idea. This will get rid of everything though, so.
What all did you start on today? Just the mirror? So everything in the mirror's gone? Because this doesn't work.
That didn't work. That monumentally didn't work.
Fuck!
Well, no.
What did you try to do?
Because I'm in the wrong layer for one. This layer. Because what I'm doing is basically I got the color that the sketch is done in.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically am. I bucketed that color into the entire picture, so that I can hopefully delete that color from the entire picture when I go back. Will that work? I don't think that'll work though. No. And it does seem to have worked, kind of, but I don't know how much of the black it's going to remove once I remove the color. Yeah, it's not going to do it. It's going to remove way too much black.
Fuck.
Yep, super fuck. Right, Panafox, help. Part of the magic wand tools, you draw around part of the pic you want to move. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
Well,
I
need that. That's crop circle. You can basically I can crop anything. So yeah.
I was thinking it was like a lasso or some shit. Like
Oh no, you
like
can
like a rope.
Well, you can do that around certain things, but I think it is literally just. Oh no, it's the entire sketch. The entire sketch layer. Let me just get rid of that and that. The layers in which it was supposed to be drawn on. So yeah. Right. So if I did that, then what? Then you can copy it to paste and it to a new layer. I think it's lasso. Yeah, but that will copy all of the sketch as well as the black lines. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
It will capture the black lines, and then as well as the sketch. And I want to get rid of all of the green sketchiness. Well, the blue sketchiness is blue. It might be green. I don't know. Just I don't want to do that again. I know I didn't spend that long on it, but I'm bummed. Oh yeah, thanks, Panda Fox.
I'm at work again.
Am I fucked? I think I might actually be screwed. I mean, there is a way that I can do it, but basically it means that I'll have to go pixel by pixel and remove all the blue. It's just that there's no way of like selecting the entire picture and then removing the blue. You know?
Yeah. Can you make the lines thicker? Will that hide most of it, or no?
Well, it'll kind of just ruin the lines are a certain thickness like the rest of the picture. Yeah, I might have to just draw it all over again. I might just have to do it again.
Can you? Is there a way that you can like screenshot that and like trace over it?
It won't look the exact same.
Yeah.
And I just got it perfect. So, like I said, I might have to just draw the entire thing over again. And I like the way it looks, and I don't want to do that. It might just be the effort again just to do that might just be, oh my god.
I understand what you're saying. It's fucking.
It's so annoying.
It's the worst.
I mean, in one case, the mirror image, I might not be that worried about that so much because it almost gives off like a kind of a weird kind of like ghostly reflection kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it that semi works, but the rest of it is just annoying. Is there a way of copying just the black? Is there a way of doing that? No. No. There is a way of doing that, kind of, but it means that I just change the background to match the blue.
Oh, yeah. That'd be sweet.
Because that will just leave the black. And then, but then that means that I won't be able to color it. Ever.
Like, do you have like Photoshop or something?
I don't on this computer. I did on my old computer, but I had yeah.
So I was gonna say, if you filled it blue and then like you photoshopped like made it a black and white photo, I don't know if that would.
No, there is a way in Photoshop in which you could basically can get like a white piece of paper and take a picture of drawing on that and then transfer that, because my old scanning app had that, but I just don't know if there's a way of doing that on the paint tool SAI thing, the program I'm using. There's also the case of getting the background to actually match. Oh, actually, no, that's not a problem at all, because I could just make a new layer. No, that's the same color. That's bullshit. I can still see the blue outline. If I could, how can I see the blue outline if
If it's the same color, yeah, that makes no sense.
Also, it almost hurts my eyes.
The blue.
Okay. Okay.
New plan.
Well, it's just so annoying. So if it's blue, it's fine. My character's just blue. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this in the first place.
Yeah, I feel like I'm slightly to blame. I feel like I distracted you or something.
You did, but I wouldn't blame you for this. It's still my mistake.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is anybody working on this for me? Panafox, help! I'm still. Oh no! I'm just. Yeah, I'm still got like a little bit of hope in me that basically Panafox is frantically looking online for like a solution or something, or that. And it's going to be very obvious as well, like there's going to be a thing that he'll say exactly what to do, and I'm going to be like, oh fucking yes, of course, duh, shit, I'm a dingus, but I got a feeling I am actually fucked. I might just have to do this again. But we've got the sketch done, woo, and we know how it looks at least.
Big success.
Kind of success. We kind of did it. Woo, sort of. I was going to say, Jeffrey, have you got any advice, any help? But well, I think the only way is going through your history on the drawing. And what?
What about Wolf? Is Wolfie around?
He hasn't. He's been progressively disappearing off of my Discord.
Yeah, I see him on Instagram here and there posting like art and stuff, but I guess he mainly works with like 3D shit, so that I don't know if he works with like I don't know. I don't know enough about that.
I don't think I have his Instagram. I don't go on Instagram that much. I post on there and that's it.
Usually. I can send it to you if you want to.
Thanks, Jeffrey. No, I'll just do this. I'll do this off camera. I'm done. I am.
The blue stuff?
I'm done. Well, I'm gonna have to just do it again.
Dude, oh.
Yeah, there's no way of separating the individual colors from each other on a layer.
$1 million idea.
How would you do that?
I don't know. We'd have to find a programmer.
Is there a way on the select thing? Pick a move layer. Pick a move about effect key. Drag a distance. Freeform. Resize. Deform. Rotate. Just looking one more time, and then I'm giving up. Unless you rig the RGB. What does that mean?
Red, green, blue?
But that'll fuck with the whole layer is, you know, I honestly don't care about any of the, that's just a sketch. And that's all been line done. There's a bit of the color reference in this on this layer, but that's it. It is just the sketch layer. I don't really care about the layer, apart from the black lines. I literally only care about the black lines on this layer. So if there is a way of removing all of the other colors besides just black, then I'm okay with that. So my brain was like a racial genocide. It's like, exactly, like, no. Jesus. Oh my god. I don't know if you heard me say that or not. I don't know if anybody heard me. Did I get deleted from the internet just for accidentally saying that? Jesus. Itchy? Itchy?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can now, yeah.
There we go. Just the connection again, I think.
Okay. Thunder and lightning. How do I do that even though, Padafrogs? That's the thing. I feel like I'm so stupid. I feel like I'm like really dumb on this. Because like I said, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to draw the entire thing again, and then later on, in a couple of days' time, I'm going to find exactly what I need to do to fix this problem. And then I'll kill myself.
No.
Then I'll itchy myself. Yeah. But no. Because right now I don't know. Layer. Okay. Copy layer, delete, erase layer. Nope. Transfer painting into next layer. Merge layers. Merge visible layers. Flatten image. Flatten image. Fill outline. Convert luminosity to a transform layer. Layer property. Wait. Okay. Copy the layer. Okay. So this is the this is the right layer. Okay. So right layer is copied. Okay. Then choose one color, but it's gonna make the colors clash and fuck up your eyes. It's not gonna fuck up my eyes. Then select one color. How do you do that? What do you mean? How do I do that? How do I do that? What? Why are you giggling? I can't hear all of the giggling or anything you're saying. All I heard, Itchy, just now was just
I was just giggling.
Yeah, but it was weird giggling because it kept cutting out for some reason.
Yeah, I bet it sounded terrifying.
Yeah, it sounded like you were falling down the stairs.
Not yet.
Oh, copy the layer, then choose one color. Oh wait, I already read that. God damn it! Yeah, there it is again. You fell downstairs again. Layer property? Oh, just lets me name the layer. Thanks, computer. 11 layers. This is 11 layers. Wow. Okay, right. Transform layer? Oh, single out red, blue, or green and click on the picture to move it and see if it will. Single out? How do you mean? This is what I'm getting confused at. Single out?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm looking for the I'm looking for the you know, the overall color thing. Color adjustments? Hue saturation? Blue?
That sounds promising.
Hue saturation or brightness and contrast. Brightness and contrast are probably not okay. No, it doesn't look right. Ooh, spooky. Oh my god, it's so psychedelic.
Play some Jimi Hendrix.
Oh my god, I might be able to do this. No, I probably won't be able to do this. That works too. What works too? What do I do? That turns everything black. That turns everything white. You love that? Well, that's awesome. But you know, the picture ruining thing that I'm trying to fix. What I'm doing with the lens, with the lines. Well, that's great. But again, it doesn't really help. Well, you like the psychedelicness. Itchy's gone. Itchy left me again. It is cool. You're just screwing with the hue, just moving it backwards and forwards, and makes it. Like I said, it's very psychedelic. You're at a loss. Okay. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Not you. Just the thing. Brightness and contrast. Depth. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't do anything.
There, now it's back.
I'm at a loss. Sorry, I failed you. I'm a failure. Fuck, failure. You failed at writing failure. But apart from that, you're okay, dude. Honestly, you're fine. Like I said, I'm just gonna have to do this all over again, and I bet you, like I said, in a couple of days' time, I'm going to accidentally stumble across the a way of doing it.
No.
And I would have already done it. So it would have been that's going to be great. But for now, I'm just going to have to do that all over again. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's just, you know, parts of my life that I'm never going to get back.
I'm sorry, dude. That sucks.
Oh, it's fine. Honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna go shower and wash if this disappointment I gave off. It's like he's lost all confidence with the keyboard. It's like it doesn't matter anymore. Fuck the keyboard. I'm just letting autocorrect take over. Dude, you're fine. It's not your fault. I mean, all of it isn't your fault. There might be some. I don't know. I'm just gonna save. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna bring back the line work. I mean there, and zoom in, enhance. Don't stop yawning.
Sorry.
Bad Chihuahua, bad. But I think we have accomplished something at least. We've got like 5 in the picture, so yeah. Fuck words I meant.
She came up with the mirror thing.
What?
I said, plus you came up with the mirror thing, and like you have an idea of what you want to do.
Well, that's what I meant. That is what I said. That's exactly what I said just now.
Ah, shit! I missed that part. I'm sorry. I keep missing like the most important chunks of the sentence.
It's okay. I'm going to chill for a minute. Jeffrey, are you still there? Are you here? Have you been following? Or are you hugging the phone? Just got like a mental image of him kind of like holding the phone like that.
Oh.
Just squishing it in his bosom.
It's a great image.
Yeah, I was gonna do. I'm glad this came up because I basically had like I did have another idea for a picture, and I am gonna slightly ruin it, but by telling everybody, it's not just gonna be appearing in like Discord and stuff. But I did have another idea of like at the Vaterhund, there would be like a poker game in one of the private rooms, and it's all gonna be dogs, and I'd need everybody's dog personas that they want. And then basically it's gonna be a picture of like 5 coming in being like, guys, enough with the stereotype, and then he kind of points to the picture on the wall, and it's the classic dogs playing poker picture.
Yeah.
But it's got
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It has a big red line across it saying, basically don't do this.
Oh, dude, that'd be so cool. I'm excited for that one.
I was gonna do that. Well, like I said, I might still do that, but and it will be like everybody tell me what your dog personas are, and you can be in the picture, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I looked up about a month ago before the health crisis bullshit. I looked up, famous dog painting. There's like 6 or 7 variations of that one painting.
Oh, weird! I didn't know that.
And I couldn't decide which ones I wanted to emulate.
Is like one of them real? Like, is one of them the original?
They all seem to be almost independently done by different people at the same time. It's one of those convergent evolution things where a bunch of people came up with this one piece of technology at the same time, kind of thing. And it's like, seriously? I didn't know this. I thought there was one, maybe 2 imitations of the original picture, but it's a thing. Yeah, the picture's been been done in cartoons, and it's been done everywhere. But yeah, but I just like the idea of like there's literally a cigar lounge bar venue place that actually has card games in it. in the Furverse, and you know that this would have happened eventually anyway, just
Yeah.
just by accident. So this would be perfect. But yeah, like I said, I had all this other projects that I wanted to do, that I needed to do, and then yeah, then the health scare thing happened. So yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm not so worried about it. It should be. That's why I got back into the drawing with the biker picture.
Good. I'm glad it's nothing crazy, but I'm sorry that like it's draining me a bit having to change the diet so much.
I'm just really peeved. I'm still very pissed off that if I just waited a few years, sorry, I've got like a sneeze coming.
Oh.
It's like right on the edge. And every time I speak, it's like, I'm gonna happen.
It's the word. Like, just do it.
Yeah, it's making it. Oh my god, it's making my throat go all funny because it's like I'm preparing to do it. It's like, well, just hit the button. It's like I don't want to hit the button. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just annoyed that basically, like, I just went in there for like a checkup because they recommended that I do that when I sign into a new GP, and now all of this bullshit's happening, and it's like they just found stuff that essentially is just because of my condition.
Yeah.
But they keep trying to link it to my weight, and it's really irritating having to have to explain to them that it's like it probably has nothing to do with my weight. I have a clone of me that died, and it had nothing to do with the weight or the condition that we both had. So what? Could you please just fuck off of the weight? You know, I'm a clone of a guy that was more than twice my size, and still it had nothing to do with his weight. He had no weight issues. So could you fuck off of the weight thing? But no, they won't shut up about the weight, and they keep like trying to get me to lose weight and stuff, and it's just it's annoying.
Fuck off, yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you know, my doctor, she's so nice. She's a tiny Indian woman, and she basically is so nice. And you know, she's so nice about it. So I can't just tell her to fuck off about the weight thing, because she basically says, yes, I understand that you know you don't mind about your weight, and it's probably not the weight even. It probably is just the condition. But you know, as a doctor, I have to tell you this stuff, and it's like, I understand that, but could you told me, could you please leave it off? But she can't not continue. Because it's her job, and I get it, but it's like it's frustrating when it's like, well, if we don't recommend and we don't try to get you to lose weight, then we are liable for you basically dying of being overweight. And it's like, ugh.
Jesus. I didn't think about it that way, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. But yeah, it's so fucking annoying.
So yeah, but yeah, she just now currently she still thinks it's just the condition, and that it's ramping up hormones in my body, which is probably causing the high blood sugar thing.
Mm-hmm.
The high blood sugar readings and the blood pressure. My blood pressure. This is weird. She did say this to me, that people of my size and height, my blood pressure and my heart rate are actually pretty good. but it's just that for an average person, they're not good. So
tell her to fucking buy you a pole, and then you'll fix it.
I was going to say that next time. It's like because she did say if you tried doing more cardio exercise and stuff like that, and it's like, well, I can't because it's I can't this year. I haven't been able to for the past year and a half because I've been locked down, and the swimming pools aren't really open. So yeah,
definitely, it doesn't make it easy.
I did say to her that that I love to go swimming, but I haven't been able to go swimming, and I think that's one of the things I would love to do way more of if I had the opportunity now. That I realise that it's such an important thing to me.
Yeah.
And she said, "That's great," and I was like, "Yeah, that's great," but I don't actually have a swimming pool. So next time I'll just say to her, just like, "Yeah, is the NHS the National Health Service? Are they because it's free? Do they enable what am I trying to say? Do they allow for building of like swimming pools in people, for their health in people's back gardens and stuff? Like, do they budget for that? It's a therapy pool, a big therapy pool in my back garden. Probably not. She probably won't. Yeah, it's probably not a thing. I did have somebody from my not chubby bear friends, from my pool of not chubby bear friends, basically like moan at me because they asked me how I was and I told them, and then they said that it probably is your weight, and it's like I'm not saying that this to you, I'm just saying this to all fat people in general. I think it's disgraceful that in this country we have free healthcare, and basically it's like you're ramping up people's taxes because you are overweight. And I was like, bitch, please. I basically pay for all of my fat food and stuff is heavily taxed. It's heavily taxed in the UK. So the more I eat, the more I'm paying tax wise. So if anything, you should be a encourager.
Eating more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you should be eating more. So don't give me that shit. I always hate it when people say that stuff. Oh,
it's an easy thing to poke at, and it's not true.
Yeah, it's like it's yeah, that comedy series, that Scottish comedy series that you found, the Still Game thing.
Flight of the that one.
Yeah, doesn't the one of the characters actually he smokes a pipe, and he basically is like he's being yelled at by somebody because like they're a non-smoker, and they're like it's like, I can't believe that all of my tax money is going to go to pay for your cancer surgery when you get cancer from smoking. He's like I've paid in taxes so much of buying my tobacco and stuff. I've paid for tons of people's cancer stuff and health service stuff. So don't give me that shit. It's just the same. It's the same thing about the weight thing as well. So it's like, yeah. With all the
same concept.
Yeah, with all the sugar tax in the UK, we have a sugar tax and we have a fast food tax because it's a health tax, and all of that money apparently goes back into the NHS. So when we buy a burger, we're not just buying the burger. We're buying the burger and paying tax for it.
Yeah. I remember you telling me something like that when last time we were at McDonald's or something, because I remember asking about why the prices were so high for the Coke.
Yeah, because they also introduced a sugar tax as well. So every time something has so much sugar in it, it basically is like they tax for every so many grams of sugar in something. So it basically goes up. Yeah, I know, right? It's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That sneeze and it still hasn't happened.
It's buffering.
It's fucking with my throat. I can't enjoy my pipe. It's so annoying. But yeah. Oh wait. Wow. What the hell are they talking about? That was so uncalled for of them to. Well, you don't know them. Basically, she used to work with me at the illustration company when I was an illustrator.
Oh, the doctor?
No, the person I was talking to outside of my.
Oh, yeah, the taxes and
stuff. The one that basically was talking about like how she doesn't really like fat people because of the whole, like they drive up insurance premiums and they do the yeah. It's like, no, that's not how that. First of all, that's not how that works. Second of all, you live in the UK, so your health is free and is paid for by taxes on stuff like this, and on stuff like tobacco and fast food and alcohol and stuff. Basically, there's extra tax. That somebody said that to me. That's one of the reasons why the UK has such such high duty paid on like tobacco and alcohol and stuff. Is that's why it's so expensive in the UK. That's why tobacco and alcohol it's really expensive in the UK compared to everywhere else on the Earth planet. It's like it's like crazy cheap. Well, I'm always amazed when I go to the States and hear about how cheap the cigars are there. It's like it's like wow, it's $5 a stick for this fairly for this exact brand that I have to pay $25 for.
Fuck.
It's terrible. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's that. No, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna sneeze. I'm just gonna try to enjoy anyway. I'm trying to think about that. Think about the pictures.
As soon as you leave the chat, like it comes out.
No, the second I light up again, it's going to try to do it again. I bet.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that, Tubbs. That's crazy, says Jeff. Didn't know they did what? Yeah, it's trying again. Yeah, if you want free healthcare in the States, you have to realize that a bunch of your prices are going to go up for certain items and stuff.
Yeah. I don't think we're ever going to get there, honestly. Like, I don't know. We're like way behind everyone else, I feel like.
Canada's slightly different, I think. Canada basically just does that. They don't have taxes on certain things, like more than other things. I think they have like a fuel tax. They tax fuel more than they do everything else. But essentially, you pay your taxes, and then is it that way? Is it Canada that does that? I know. I can't remember what country it is.
I'm not sure.
I know there's a country that basically just has taxes, that you pay every year, and then that's it. Everything else in their country doesn't have taxes. But
is that Sweden?
But just that, and their taxes. It doesn't just pay for their healthcare; it also pays for like all government upkeep, everything, all the government upkeep and stuff.
Holy shit, dude, that's awesome.
but which means that everything is cheap. But essentially, if you live there, you like once a year you get fucking taxed to hell.
Yeah. It's that time again.
Yeah, it's like season comes around, everyone goes bankrupt for a little bit, and then they're fine. Yeah, Jeff, I know Canada has free healthcare, but I was asking, like, is that how it works in Canada, or is it just the same as the UK? I can't remember if it was Canada that does this, but one of the other countries that I know of that has free healthcare does this. It might be a European one, it might be Sweden, but I don't think it's Sweden. It might be a Nordic country. I don't know. Oh, just because Itchy's here, just reminded me of something. Remember when I said that I have famously huge turds?
Yeah.
Ever since I changed my diet and been eating just generally less and stuff, I've been just pooping regularly once a day, and it's like,
oh man,
just regular poops.
Regular poop.
I have no idea. Somehow it was the salt and sugar that made my conveyor system just make large bricks of poop. Somehow, I don't know. It might not even be that. It might even be something else related, but I don't know. It just feels that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't had a huge dump since I changed my diet.
Are you ever gonna give yourself like a cheat day or not? You gonna try and stick with it?
Try and stick with it. Like I said, there's not much different, to be honest. It's just I'm generally eating a little bit less, and I hate that part. But
yeah,
I don't miss super sugary foods or super salty foods even that much. I just kind of like I don't know. It just hasn't. It's mainly just the eating less part, and that I can't I don't keep a lot of pork products and yeah, I don't know how to explain it more than I've already explained it.
yeah.
I basically just I don't eat anything that's got a lot of sugar in it, and I don't eat anything that's got a lot of salt in it in the first place. So I didn't have much changing to do. It's just that at the end of a meal, I would sometimes have like a yogurt or a pudding, a pudding of some kind. Oh god damn it!
The occasional gold Hershey bar.
Gold Hershey bar? We don't have Hershey in the UK.
Oh, the shit.
Isn't it McVitie's? I can't remember who does it. I don't remember who does the gold bars.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Anyway,
I'm sure we're being really good.
So yeah, I guess I am being really good. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just when I'm on holiday though, I am going to that's what it is. I basically I would like at least once every other day or so try to eat something and make myself very, very satisfied.
That's good.
But since I've started since the change around, I can't really do that. Because although it's healthy food that I'm eating, to get me satisfied would mean that I'd have to eat the entire week's worth of that particular food, of that particular healthy food, which would be very bad for my blood sugar, my blood salt levels, and all that stuff.
Yeah, defeat the purpose.
So I haven't been doing that, and that's what's really bummed me out. But like I said, I am giving myself a cheat day, and that's basically going to be the entirety of whenever I get to go on vacation again. So after September, Whenever I go out, I'm going to enjoy it fully, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I will have that bucket of ice cream.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to coming there and eating that ice cream. It's going to be great.
My goodness. Such a big tub.
I'm such a big tub.
I know. That's why it's a great match.
I still can't believe about this picture. It's going to be so annoying.
Oh, with the blue? Yeah. After I get off, I'll have to like go back and look at what we were talking about the whole time.
Well, it's been on the screen.
Yeah.
It's been on the screen for the entirety. I'll make it bigger. Did I save it?
No, you're cool. I can't see my phone at all. Like I have it up to my ears. So that's what I mean. Like I'll go back and look at it.
I know. That's why I'm going to make it bigger so that everybody can see what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, cool.
There it is. So yeah, so that way you only have to look at the very end of the stream to see like it's close up, because I'm not gonna. I mean, I could save this and post it on Discord, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's all one layer. Yeah, I only show one layer. There we go. So it's all on one layer, so that means that they can't be separated from each other. All of those colors can't be separated from each other. They're just that color. I could make the entire thing black and white, but it would mean that the sketch lines are still on it, and that sucks. Actually, I don't know if that would be too bad. I honestly don't know if that would be super bad.
Yeah. I mean, you can always undo it, right? If you don't like it.
It will look messy.
Oh, it does.
It would look messy. No, I'll just go over it again. It's not the end of the world.
It doesn't have like a due date or anything, right? Like it's not.
No,
like...
it doesn't. Dan keeps telling me that I don't rush and everything. But
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't really have anything to do at the moment, so yeah. Why am I talking at the camera? You can't see me, even if I didn't full screen the screen share. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to end the YouTube call, I think.
Okay. Well, bye. Like, if anyone's not coming over.
Oh yeah. Bye YouTube guys. Bye YouTube guys. Because hopefully you're sticking around, but
yeah, I'll be able to stick around for a bit.
belly rubs. Oh, stress. And belly slope. Jeffrey, if you're still there, then remember we're going to be on Discord maybe for a teeny bit. I don't know.
Yeesh.
I might go in and grab a yogurt or something.
Dude, yeah, that's fine. I'll be here.
So, yes, the mouse doesn't work still. God damn it.